Right, hello everyone. I'm in town this morning. It is about 6:45 in the morning. We're about an hour before sunrise. There's people arriving in time for work, and there's people going home from the nights out. So I'm going to take a little walk around town now. See how bad the homeless problem is. I'm a bit wrapped up today. Rain is predicted any time now. I can feel bits coming down now actually. Yeah, it is starting to rain now. So I'm going to take a walk around town, see how bad the homeless problem really is. Just saw one lad there, no cover, nothing, just trying to get his head down inside the station. Yeah, so I'll take a little walk around and see who's sleeping rough and where they're sleeping rough. See you in a minute. So across the way there, inside there, there's a lad with a sleeping bag around him. I think he's fake. He's just getting an early start today. Yeah, it's definitely fake over there in that door, the entrance to the train station. If he's not fake, it's someone who hasn't been able to sleep at night. And just trying to earn some money. But see, it's hard, it's really hard because the fakes are ruining for everyone, and if he's not fake, he looks like one. Right, so down here, I'll go quiet when I get down here because there's some fella standing up. But this is an area where people are trying to get their heads down for the night because it's covered up. The fella there, absolutely nothing covering him. People in the doorways, just a quilt on, and a tent there. That's quite tame for that area. Normally it's laid with people. So I'll take a walk through Williamson Square and that now. So to give me some perspective where I am now, St John's Beacon flannel store here. It used to be Tesco. So I'm going to take a walk through here, and this will lead us into Williamson Square. It's quite quiet still, quite eerie. What you see in town is quiet, but already I can see a tent in the doorway here, so spin it round and have a look at that in a minute. There's people walking past, I'll let them get past first. There's a tent there, looks in good shape. From the pop-up ones. So where we are, by the playoffs, so we've got tents here. Well, at least they got a tent anyway in the end. We'll take a little walk down the side streets, then we'll go up Church Street, then back on myself down Church Street, and head towards Moorfields area. So I'm basically walking from Central Station, Liverpool Central Station, to Liverpool Moorfields Station. Oh, here's a tent here. It's that one's empty. So because I've pretty much started, come back to where I started. So Central Station's just up there, so that could be that person sitting on the floor who owns that tent. Oh. And that's what I mean when I say it's hard to see who is real and who's fake. It's dead hard. You know, some people are survivors and, you know, they look alright. Oh, another tent there. So there's another tent down here. It's all shredded and everything, look at it. That. It's not fit for purpose, that one. They need a new one. That's been sliced by someone now. Yeah, that one just walked past. That being all sliced up. Gonna stay in the main drag for now, so I might take a walk down the little side roads in a minute. So there's going to be people down there out the way. And so, let me show you this lad here. So remember him, he won't accept help. I want to help him, but he won't accept it. Remember he said he's got somewhere to stay, and I said he's lying. He's always there, on the floor. There's another tent in the doorway here. I'm not sure how long they'll be allowed to stay there, like. Yeah. Be someone in there getting it down. They're tiny, these tents. There's someone in the doorway there. Looks like a young female. Let's take a walk down here, because normally these doorways only have people in. Just here. Someone's trying to sleep there. Absolutely shocking it is. I think that's that fella who's sitting in the middle of the floor on one of my videos, remember? I was trying to get him somewhere to stay. And he said because he didn't have a card, he couldn't, so he was stuck on the street. I'm going to read what it says on the signs. Basically saying he's hungry, even though he's sleeping. He still wants food. Basically, that's what it's saying. I've had, you know what, I've had some people knocking me doing this. Especially the last video with Martin. I had to block one lad. He was slagging me off, slagging the stuff that I buy off. Saying the sleeping bags aren't fit for purpose, saying the tents aren't fit for purpose. But as you can see, any little bit of cover they can get will do. I don't go and buy the cheapest. I had a look at the cheapest and the rubbish. They're absolutely not fit for purpose. So I buy a mid-range tent. I buy the third cheapest sleeping bags. But they're still about 20 quid each. The roll mats are 10 quid each. The tent, I get them for 35 quid. So to sort one person out with a tent, sleeping bag and roll mat, 35, 50, it's 60 quid. So, you know, so he was, as I don't mind people slagging me off, I keep all the comments on, but he started swearing, then using sexual references. So I had to block him from commenting, which was, I don't like doing, but I had to do it. And there's others just knocking, you know, what I'm trying to do, which is fine. You know, if you can do it better, go and do it. Someone said I'm copying other people. I kind of am, you're right. But I put a different take on things. So I see what others are doing, like, I don't know, people go out and do interviews with the homeless and stuff like that, and they're doing a great job. They're better than me at it. But what I wanted to do, I wanted to help. So what I done was, I saw people were doing too good to go bags, revealing what's inside, stuff like that, and then eating them. And I thought, well, that could have went to someone who's, you know, who really needs it. So I thought, I'll do the too good to go bags, reveal what's in them, show people what they can get, and then go and give it to someone who's homeless. So I'm also highlighting the problem of the homeless, as well as, you know, feeding them and revealing what's in these bags for people that to see them. And there's one other fellow who he's like an NPC in Grand Theft Auto or something. He says the same thing in every single video, and now it's not making sense what he says. So in my first video, when I handed out the food, he commented saying, well, I do that, but don't go around recording it. You just clout chasing, basically. Virtue signalling was the word they used. And I thought, fair enough, if that's how you think, I'm just raising awareness. If I don't record it, I can't, you know, how can you raise awareness? Then he done it on another video. And then when I interviewed Martin, exactly the same. I do stuff like this, but don't go around recording it. You just virtue signal, I thought. So you record interviews with people who help the homeless, but you don't record it. So you know what? He's not even watching the videos. He's just commenting to just to slag me off. And there's quite a few doing it, but you know what? It's all right. I don't mind the comments. I don't mind getting slagged off. But don't start using sexual references. Don't start swearing in the comments, because it'll get blocked. Okay? Nice. Back to raising awareness now. We're up at the courts, with the courts behind me there somewhere. Anyway, so I'm up at the courts area. I'm going to take a walk around. Alright, I can see a couple of tents. Okay, so we'll have a little walk around. I'll just show you the problem around here as well. So tents here. So my very first video was it? No, my second video, wasn't it? I got talking to Mark, who I haven't seen Mark since. I'd like to have a chat with him to see what he's up to. Got a couple of tents here. Got this blue one here, which is in fairly reasonable shape. It's looking down the way here. Okay, but we've got this green one here that's like, it's all collapsed, it's all slashed. Look at it. Absolutely not fit for purpose. They need help with that. I'm gonna have to walk down the waterfront or not. I can't see anyone being down there. It's just too windy and cold down there, but you never know. If anyone knows any other areas where people might need help, let me know, because I'm still learning. Need to carry on my clout chaser and my virtue signaling somewhere, don't I? Right. Looks quiet. It looks fairly quiet down here. It's well lit for a back alley. See you rounds. How light that is. So just heading down to Victoria Street now. Just come off Castle Street. While the camera was off, I had some lads approach me asking me for change. He didn't look great, but you can't tell if these are genuine homeless or not. He's asking for money. I know, cash is king, and you can buy whatever you want with it. But he has an obvious addiction problem. So I kind of know where the money's going to go. And there's no shops open yet to even go and say, what do you want? So, going down to Victoria Street, up onto Dale Street, and have a little look around. So this is Vauxhall Road. So I've just come off Pall Mall behind me. Sorry, I've just come off Tyve Bar Street behind me. And why I've chose this road is, turn it round, it looks straight down. Vauxhall Road leads right down through to Kirkdale, and then you can go to Bootle and Walton and everything that way. And some mornings you see an absolute army of fakes walking into town ready to do their day of begging on the streets. So, just thought I'd share that little bit with you. When I do my taxi driving, I see it. Saturday and Sunday mornings is when it's rife. Must be better pickings then. So I'm back on Tyve Bar Street now. I'm going to head down, go down Moorfields, and then get the train home. If people know of other areas where there's people in need that I haven't been to, you know what? Change your plan. I'm going to head down to St Nicholas Church. Right, so I'm back in St Nick's. It's getting lighter now. So sun will be rising very soon. Just turn around and have a look at the sky. It's looking a bit brighter than it was when I started. So we're going to walk through here and see if Lee and Dad's still there. I'm not going to speak to them. Just going to check that all his kit's still in order. Oh, there's one tent. There's Lee's sleeping pod. And another tent. No, I think that's just storage for all the stuff that, you know, that tent. Right, so now I'm on the waterfront. Right, all the cars are building up behind me. Yeah, there's no one, I don't think there'll be anyone down here. But I say, if anyone knows of where anyone is that I seem to have missed, let me know and I'll check them areas out as well. I've just been looking at the areas that I know of. Right, so I'm going to head back to Moorfields now. Again. And I'll head home. Right, so I'm done in town now. I'm almost home. Come down by the canal again. Don't know what it is. Something about water that's really soothing. It's good for the mind, as they say. Yeah, so just a little look around town early in the morning. The sun's up now, believe it or not, but it's dull, grey, dreary, wet. Yeah. There's a jogger. Hold on, getting out this early running. So a little look around to see, you know, what's really like being homeless. You know, they've been out all night. I've got out of bed and gone into town early in the morning. That's all I've done. They've been there all night. We'll see about 20, 30 people maybe. That's fixable. That's just in the city centre, like. There's a bike rider now. You know, it's like that. I'll have to get under this bridge. It's piddling down here. Yeah, it's fixable. That's just in the city centre, and you know, as I know there's others elsewhere. And that's not including the ones who have found shelter for the night. So, I had an idea of all the YouTubers getting together, all these little organisations that get together like Martin that we saw the other day, and the other ones that go around town feeding people, and maybe trying to do a fundraiser and buying some property maybe. You know, it'd have to be a big property. Well, it depends how much you could raise, fundraising. And turn that, not into a shelter, but, you know, run it as a B&B. But a kind of a free B&B, and maybe try and get funding to, you know, get the upkeep of it. All the people that live there could work there. Does that make sense? But it'd have to be run military style, you know. Everyone there gets up every morning, they get washed, they make the beds. Little things that, you know, give you a purpose for that day. If you're just lying in bed festering all day, then it's not good for you. But if you can get up, have a wash, brush your teeth, make your bed, get dressed. There's 5 things that, you know, set you up for the day, and it make you feel better, and you'll get out and you'll be a bit more productive during the day. Could have some sort of education running, some sort of workshops. People that maybe that want to start YouTube and just share their lives, you know. People are interested in people's daily lives, believe it or not. There's plenty of people out there that just vlog about what they do, day in, day out, and make a comfortable living from blogging about it. That's just one idea. I've got loads of ideas. I'll share them in future videos of my other ideas. But yeah, let me know what you think about that. You know, everyone clubbing together, doing a massive fundraiser, trying to buy a property, and getting people inside and just running it as a B&B. You know, where the people who've got money, well, have raised money but can't get a B&B because you haven't got a card. You know, there's got to be a way of sorting that out. So maybe if all these organisations can sort something, buy somewhere and run it. Do you get me? Right, hello there guys. If you like the channel, please subscribe. Comment. I'm interested to hear your views, and give us a thumbs up. It helps the channel massively if you do that. Right, I'll leave it there. Speak to you all soon. Bye now.